Psalm 124 verses 2 through 7. The snares of Satan. Psalm 124:2. Had it not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, as they will time and again in their rebellion against the Creator. Psalm 124:3. Then they would have swallowed us alive when their anger was kindled against us, swilling the believers down while they were still alive, such as their ferocious hatred manifested in anger. Psalm 124:4. Then the waters would have engulfed us, the stream would have swept over our soul, had not the Lord intervened. The psalmist is probably referring to the waters of the Red Sea, as well as the water crossing of the Jordan River. Psalm 124:5. Then the raging waters would have swept over our soul. If the Lord had not interceded, then these arrogant, impertinent enemies would have overwhelmed us, for the situation was far beyond any human help, for the situation was such as to place them beyond all human help. Psalm 124:6. Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us to be torn by their teeth. Praise to the Lord, to him alone. We owe the glory to him for not permitting the enemies to consume us and carry out their evil designs. As the Israelites reflect on their history, it is obvious that God has moved in their lives, making it possible for them to go up to Jerusalem to worship. For this, they give thanks to God. Psalm 124:7. Our soul has escaped as a bird out of the snare of the trapper, the snare is broken, and we have escaped. Our watchfulness to escape from the more obvious traps of the dragon or release from the hidden snare of the fowler that was concealed to capture the unwary soul are only revealed by the merciful providence of our astute Lord. Our soul is like a bird for many reasons. So let's examine them. Our flesh is weak and therefore becomes easy prey to entice into the fowler's net. There are great similarities between the fowler and the foulest of all, Satan. Satan, like the fowler, has many methods of snaring the careless soul. Many are decoyed by evil companions, others with an insatiable desire to satisfy the desires of the flesh, and for some victims, they are driven into the trap by fear. Like the little birds that have rushed into the hidden net in the fear of an adversary, which can be identified as a man-fearing spirit, and many persons have become great offenders against God through lack of moral courage. They are afraid of the slanderous worldly fools. Unable to bear the sarcastic reproach by the facade of the self-proclaimed astute opponent, in pretense, they suppress the truth and join in the sin to escape scorn. The style of the snare that Satan may employ could be any that appeal to the desires of the flesh, often through false doctrine, pride, lust, or as we just read, worldly temptations, and they are listed in 1 John 2:15-16, do not love the world or the things that belong to the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in him. 16. For everything that belongs to the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride in one's lifestyle is not from the Father, but is from the world.